Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. As promised, I have another video for you, and today what I'm going to do is show you what my top makeup is for 2013 high-end. So I'm going to be doing a separate drugstore one because quite frankly I have more drugstore than I do high-end. Anyway, so I wanted to go ahead and do this for you. I know it came out as a tag, but I just went ahead and just didn't even follow the tag and just did whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and list everything from what I put on my face to what I use in my hair and what I use on my body. So let me go ahead and just jump right into it because it is a lot and I don't want it to get too long. And I tried to just pick maybe one or two items out of the category, you know, eyes, lips, face, hair, things like that. And whatever I don't have in high end is because I did not find or whatever I don't have in high end is because I have it in drugstore and I'm happy with what I have in drugstore, and I haven't found a comparable one that I liked just yet for high end. So just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started. Now I'm going to go in the order of how I actually do my face. Okay, and then I'll do the miscellaneous like hair and body later on. So I like to start with doing my eyebrows. So when I start with my eyebrows, I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I have mine in brunette. So I like it because it has that little pencil form and it's easy to flick the little eyebrows, you know, to fake the hairs that you want. Now, for example, for this, I do not have a brow gel that I use high end. I was thinking of getting the Gimme Brow by Benefit or trying the Anastasia brow gel, but I haven't found a need to buy it yet because I'm happy with my drugstore version or drugstore brow gel. So that's the eyebrows. So when I'm done with the eyebrows, I go ahead and I prime my eyelids. Now, for my eyelids, I've been using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, and that's what it is. And I got this as a sample, and I loved it. And you know, you need that much of it, so this is lasting me quite a long time. I haven't tried the Urban Decay one, Primer Potion. Again, I use the e.l.f. one mostly because that is a really good dupe, I heard, for the Urban Decay one, but I do like the Lorac one, so I use that. And then from there, I go into doing my eyeshadows. Now, I'm going to show you 3 MAC eyeshadows that I use. And this is more for what I use on a daily basis. And then I'll show you the 2 palettes that I like. So the first shadow for MAC is Saddle. That's right there. And then I also like Malt, which looks like that. And then for the highlight area, I love to use Brulee. So it looks like that. Okay, and then my other MAC shadows that I like also for a highlight is Blanc Type, which looks like that. Sometimes I like using Nylon, and I'm sorry for the lighting. See, if I go that way, the sun, I had to close the blinds. For everyday, I like putting on my, to define my crease, is Soft Brown. And then for sometimes just a little hint of shimmer, I love Texture. I really hope that's coming out. And I have it in my little MAC Pro palette. I haven't depotted everything out yet, so I'll be working on that soon. Now, the overall palette that I love is my Lorac Pro palette. And it just has all those beautiful shades. As you can see, I tried using them all. but love this palette. Just like everybody else though, I hate the packaging because look at that. It's all dirty. All right, so I did the eyes. Now from the eyes, I would go into doing my eyeliner. And the eyeliner that I love to use is the Lorac Front of the Line Pro liquid eyeliner pen. And it's just a nice fine tint pen. Very pigmented, very black. Love it. So I would use that on to do wing out my eye. And then always, always, always under my eye. I don't usually use like the powders that I would use on my eye, you know, like to coordinate the colors. I always go for my Bobbi Brown ombre shadow in rich brown. And it's just a nice chocolatey brown. I like to use that, and I've always used this, and I only use this just for under my eye. And then from there I go into mascara, and I have 3. And these are all sample sizes because I keep getting so many of the samples in kits that you buy or sets that you buy. But I do have a full size of this one. Now this is the They're Real mascara. Everyone and their mother knows about this mascara from Benefit with the infamous wand. So They're Real. I like to put this on first, and then I would put on the Bad Gal Lash. I would layer that because this is a really thick brush, as you can see. So I would do They're Real first, and then Bad Gal. And then for my bottom lashes, I like using this Clinique lash doubling mascara. And it's just a narrower wand. And I like using that on my bottom lashes right there. I don't have that much bottom lashes, as you can see. I'm Asian. But those are the 3 mascaras. And then from there, you know, I would go on and do my eyelashes, put on my falsies, as you can see. And I just use drugstore falsies. I never felt the need to buy any higher end falsies. Because to me, that's just a waste of money. So, and then from there, I would go ahead and go into foundation. Now, foundation, I haven't found a foundation that I liked yet, high-end. Now, I've been going back and forth, and I have a whole bunch of samples that I get from Sephora, because I'm not exactly sure which one works for me just yet. I like drugstore foundation. They're great. I use the CoverGirl 3-in-1. That is like my all-time favorite foundation right now that I go to. But, you know, I've also tried the Hello Flawless. I've tried Smashbox's BB cream. I've tried Makeup Forever. I've tried Dr. Brandt, all those brands that you can get samples of. I've even tried this Lorac sample here, CC Cream. The only one that so far that... Hi guys, I'm sorry, my battery died again, so I had to, anyway. I was into foundations. I don't know where I left off, so I'm just going to go ahead and refilm this part. So, as I was trying to say before my phone went out, yes, I am recording off my iPhone, just so you know. I haven't found a foundation, a high-end foundation yet that I have like totally fell in love with, where I would say, oh, I gotta spend the money and get it. I haven't found that yet. I'm happy with my CoverGirl 3-in-1. I do use that on a daily. So, or if not, I'll use my BB creams, you know, still drugstore BB creams. But nonetheless, I still have a whole bunch of samples. And if you see my empties video, I finished another 2 samples of foundations that I get from Sephora or Ulta. But, you know, like I have the Smashbox BB cream, I have the Hello Flawless, I have the Lorac CC cream. I did finish up the Dr. Brandt. I finished up my Makeup Forever one. I also finished up the Kat Von D one. And a lot of those are really great. The problem is I have sensitive skin. So sometimes, you know, I like to sample a lot of it first before I even want to spend the money, because I don't want to buy it and then I break out and then, you know, I mean, I know some places you can just return it, you know, with Sephora's policy, things like that. But, you know, at the same time, I don't want to have to, that's just like a wasted effort for me. So I'm happy with the samples, and the samples last a pretty long time, so I'm good. So out of these samples so far, the one that I liked the best, you know, because I do have oily skin too, so I want something that'll mattify me. But I do like the MAC Pro Longwear. I have a sample here, and I am in NW30. So I'm liking this so far. If anything, I may end up buying this one in full size. It is a fuller coverage, or you know, not so lightweight, I feel. So it is heavier on my face, but you know what? If I had to sacrifice and spend the money, I'd probably go with this. As far as BB creams go, I am loving the Smashbox BB cream. The only problem is I think this is a little bit too light for me. So I may have to go and try out a different color or a deeper color. So that's what I would put on my face. And then from there, I would go into concealers, more like a highlighting, because I don't really have any dark circles under my eyes, but I would go under highlighting. Now, I am using the Sephora Touch Lumiere Smoothing and Brightening Concealer. So it just looks like this. And I'm happy with this. This is almost like the Maybelline, well, the Maybelline Dream Lumi is comparable to this, without having to spend, you know, the money. I mean, this isn't too expensive because it is a Sephora brand, but still, that's what I would use under my eye. So that, and then from there for, oh, I completely forgot about primers. Now before, sorry, see, I'm all over the place. Now before I do my foundation, I would do my primer. Now this is a holy grail for me, which is the POREfessionals by Benefit. Love this, will continue to buy it. Luckily, I haven't found the need to really buy a full size one because it's like $30. So I have like four or five more of these mini sample tubes, and then I just purchased the Baby Skin one, and I want to see if that's going to be comparable to this. So I got that, and I also tried out, when I bought my Lorac Pro, this came with it. It's the Lorac Porefection Mattifying Face Primer. This is okay, but it's so silicone-y. I mean, literally. You feel it like almost immediately, but it's good. So I would layer the two together, and then I would go through my foundation and all that. Now, I do not have, when I do my highlighting, you know, with this, I would go ahead and set it with my Mineral Veil by Bare Minerals. And I would use that and put that underneath my eyes right there. And then as far as face powders go, I haven't really found a really good face powder that I liked, high end. I do sometimes use my CK1 powder here. And this is in, ooh, it just fell right here. Just came out of the tube in Bisque. So yeah, I would use that to, you know, set my powder, but very light hand because it is colored. Throughout the day, I would just use my Dr. Feelgood, and use that to mattify me, or if I feel like my T-zone's oily again. Or I would just use like rice paper and mattify myself that way. Now, as far as blush goes, or no, contour. So contour, I have two. No, actually, I would contour with my Hoola bronzer. I'm so all over the place, sorry. So I would contour with my Hoola Benefit right here. Love this. And then for bronzing, I would use my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. And I love this. It smells so good. Just want to eat it. Yeah, I got this as part of my rewards perks from Sephora, so I love it. Haven't felt the need to buy a full size one yet. I had it for a while and I haven't even hit pan yet, so I love that. Now, as far as blushes go, I have two from Benefit that I like. The first one is Bella Bamba, and this is just a really nice, I guess, rich pinky, and I hit pan on this with a little bit of shimmery glow on it. Shimmer. Love that. So, or my new favorite is Rockateur, and I love this. Look how pretty that is. And it smells so good. I just love the smell of it. I don't know how they did that, but it just smells so good. So got that. And then for highlight, like I would either use my Pure Radiance from Bare Minerals and put that along here, or like I did today, I use my Benefit WhatsApp Soft Focus Highlighter. So again, it's a sample. I have like 3 of these, so I won't be having to buy a full size anytime soon. All right, now as far as if I were to do eyeliner under my eye, I would use Smolder from MAC, black. I don't really use brown under my eye unless it's the powder, because I can deepen it, and with my mascara it kind of looks black. As far as lip liners go, I don't really have a drugstore lip liner. I own one MAC lip liner, and that is in Chestnut, and I used to use this all the time when I used to like wearing darker lips, like darker chocolate brown lips. And yeah, but I hardly use it anymore. Now my lipsticks that I love are 2. I have Brick from MAC, which just looks like that. And you guys know this, Rebel. And I would use this all year. It don't matter if it's winter or, you know, whatever. Love Brick. My 2 lip glosses, now this is MAC, and I know with the packaging it must have been a limited edition packaging or special edition packaging, I'm not sure. But this is in Blessed Rich, or Blessedly Rich. So it just looks like this. It's like a gold tony. Look at that. Pretty. So I use this, and my Buxom lip gloss in Brandy. Love this. And just looks like that. Yep. So those are my high-end makeup. Now when I'm ready to set everything, because I am oily, I use the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. So those are the high-end makeups that I have. Now as far as cleaning the brushes, when I use my Daily Makeup Brush Cleaner by Sephora. So that's just a random. And then at night when I want to remove my falsies and remove my eye makeup, I like to use the Alba Botanical Natural Even Advanced Eye Makeup Remover, because it does not sting my eye. It is organic, so I love it. And then for my facial cleanser, now I use the Alba Botanica to take off a lot of my eye makeup, and then to take off my face makeup, I like the Sephora Supreme Cleansing Foam. Now this works really well because you put it on and your makeup just literally melts with the foam. And I know it's like the matte cleanse off oil, but I don't like using the oil. I like the foaming cleanser. And then my holy grail facial wash system would be the Clinique series. So I am, like I said, I have oily skin, so I use the Clinique liquid facial soap for oily skin formula. So I would use the Alba Botanica, take off my eye makeup, then I would use the Sephora cleansing foam to take everything else off, and then I'll wash my face with the Clinique liquid facial soap, and then I'll tone my face with the Clinique clarifying lotion in 3, and then from there I would go ahead and use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. And then on the days when my face feels like it needs more hydration, like mostly during the winter, because I get like dry patches around my T-zone, mostly under my chin, I would use the Clinique Moisture Surge Intense Skin Fortifying Hydrator. Sorry. So I would use that. Now for hair, I use Wen. I use the Wen by Chaz Dean and Sweet Almond Mint. It's a cleansing conditioner. I love this. Now, I don't use it all the time because if you're like me, if your hair gets used to a certain product, it's just not going to work anymore. So what I do is I use this for 3 washes. And I wash my hair every 3. Sometimes I can stretch it into 4 days. So I would do three washes with Wen. And then after Wen, I would go on my 4th wash. I would use my Pantene damage repair shampoo. It's the shampoo and the conditioner. And then on the 5th day, I would go in with the Pantene Damage Repair, and then I would deep condition with my Macadamia Nut Deep Repair Mask. So I would do that on the 5th day. And then when I'm done with that on the 5th day, then I would, after I use it with the Deep Repair mask, then I would put in the No Tangle macadamia one also. So it's like a freestyler, so you can either use it as a leave-in to help you with the detangling, or you can use it and use it as a heat protectant. But I would use these together on that same 5th day that I wash my hair and deep condition with this. Now on the 4th, after that, anytime in between all my washes, so like the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th day, I go back to my Wen. Anyways, so in between all those washes, because like I said, I'll try and stretch my hair out to 4 days of not washing. So if I have to, I wear my hair up most of the time in a bun when I'm at work, but if I have to, then I would use your Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. I love this. I find it does not leave a white cast on my hair. Or if I, really want to go for that messy look, then I'll do the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salt Spray. So those are the hair products that I would use on my hair. And those I found do not make my hair itch it's still manageable. The frizz is almost non-existent. Because you know I live in Texas, the humidity is so bad, so the frizz is just, it's crazy. Like I can go to another state where there's no humidity and I have like the best hair ever, and then I come back home and it's just, you know, it's crazy. So anyways, and then the last two things that I wanted to show you that was kind of, you know, I don't know if this is considered high-end, but I did purchase it at Ulta. So I like to use the Moroccan oil, argan oil system. So before I get out of the shower, I would do the hydrating Moroccan oil, argan oil, dry body oil. I would put that all over my body wet, and then I'll pat myself dry with my towel when I get out. And then when I'm done with that, I'll put on the creamy oil body lotion. And I just love it. It just soaks into your skin and it just feels so good. And the smell is just, oh my God. I love the smell. So that is it. That is my high-end best of 2013. On to 2014. I want to try and venture into exploring more high-end products. I still love my drugstore. I'm still going to be the drugstore, you know, queen, I guess. But I do want to explore a little bit more on the high-end and expand my makeup knowledge, I guess you could say. But yeah, so those are what I have for 2013 high-end wise. Stay tuned for my video for drugstore, more affordable makeup. So anyways, that's it. I thank you guys all for watching. Thumbs up if you like this video, and please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.